Has anyone told you your doppelganger is Dave Grohl of the Foo Fighters?
I don't know who that is or what he looks like. I know the Foo Fighters, but I don't know what he looks like. But I haven't heard that before.
I think you're gonna like it.
Okay, I'll take it then.
Do you shred on guitar?
I wish I did. That's like the one thing I wish I could do is play guitar, but I can't.
It's not too late.
Yeah, not too late, but I don't know if there's enough time for that.
Not right now. You're a little busy. How was day 3 of camp?
It was good. It was a good day 3. I think it's been my best practice so far. There's still lots to work on, but we got a lot of good work done with the offense. We've gotten progressively better each day, and that's all we can ask for. With the quarterback position, like we gotta figure out who it is and let the position battle fight out. So just seeing progress each day is good, and I think we're gonna, by the end of fall camp, we're gonna be really happy with where we are. So.
What are the pros and cons of that situation for a tight end? Because certainly you want to get chemistry with a certain guy. You had PRPs with everybody. But what are the pros and cons of a battle for you guys?
I mean, it's like it says, like chemistry is a big thing. You have that chemistry, and then you gotta, build with the new QB. And I feel like I got that chemistry with a lot of them, like Trace and McKay were here during spring, so I was able to work a lot with them and all off season. And Bear came in a little later, but I still got a lot of good work in with him running routes. So just building that chemistry is the biggest thing. Working on timing, when they're gonna expect me to come out of my break, like my tempo, my speed, and just like little stuff like that. We'll build as fall camp goes on.
Did you guys add shoulder pads today? Remind me, you added some?
Yeah, today was first day pads.
Gotcha.
So it's an exciting day. Fall camp starts, you just got helmets on. It's like fall camp doesn't really start till you put pads on. So
today was the start essentially of the physical part of that?
The official start, yeah.
How much more physical is it? How would you kind of quantify or summarize as you get closer to actual football?
It's definitely, I played as full speed because, being on the O-line, like in line, you're blocking a lot, and you can't go half speed when you have pads on right there. So it's pretty much full speed. We're just not tackling at this point. So helmets, you got to kind of be careful because you don't want to hit guys without pads on. But now we're going full speed collision into each other. So it's full go now.
People are excited about you being on the team this year. What are you most excited about with this situation?
I'm just really excited to go play at BYU, and I've been to games there before. It's a super exciting atmosphere, a lot of great fans there. So I'm just excited to play a game in that stadium. Never played there before, so it's going to be first for me this year and just super pumped about it.
You played against BYU, but now on the other side. As an American Fork guy, it feels like there's 7 dudes who are cavemen.
Yeah.
Are you guys kind of running this show right now? You running this team?
We're the unofficial. This is American Fork High School now. There's almost 10 of us on the team. I think we're the most at any high school. So there's a ton of us. It's pretty crazy, but it's cool. It just shows how much we develop the guys over there and how good Coach Beam's got a program over there. Just a lot of talent coming out. And even dudes at other schools, Maddox at Boise, and just tons of talent all around. So it's super cool to see everyone succeed.
He's doing great up there. I talked to Chase the other day about how I think a caveman will be on the field almost every play because Garrison Grimes special teams.
Yep. We should have one every play.
It's pretty good.
That is pretty cool. It's sweet to think about it.
Describe your game and what you do well to people who haven't seen you play, because right now you're clearly tight end number 1.
I describe myself as I try to be a balanced tight end. I want to be physical run blocker, good technique, get in there, hit people. That's what I like to do. But got to be athletic too, athletic in space, making blocks in the open field, out in the perimeter, blocks in the move like a fullback or an H-back does, and then also get out there, get some routes. Catch the ball, make a couple guys, break a couple tackles. Just try to be a well-rounded, athletic, physical player. That's what I try to do.
So do you like a great catch or a great block more?
A great touchdown catch is pretty great, but pancaking a big D end is a special thing. You don't get it as a tight end. You don't get that as much. So when I get that, it's pretty special. I'd say physical block is better.
What surprised you about being on BYU's team now?
Just the camaraderie we have here. I've been at a couple schools, so I've got a lot of friends over the years, and we've been super close. But here, it's surprising, just the player leadership that we have. The coaches really want us to step up and be leaders and lead the team ourselves, and they put that pressure on us. They're not going to go out there and tell us what to do every time. They expect us to step up and do that, and if we're not going to do that, then that's our fault. So,
who are the tight ends in the league that you watch?
I like to win my game after a couple different guys. I like Pat Fryermuth, tight end for the Steelers. George Kittle is obviously a tight end I want to play like. Physical blocker, athletic guy, athletic in space. That's who I want to be as a tight end. So just guys like that are athletic, big, moving space is who I like to watch. So
Kittle runs the tight end U. Are there any lessons from tight end U you've learned from watching any videos and I like that?
Oh yeah, a lot of great stuff from them. I like watching all those videos and I hope one day I can be a part of it, go out there and learn with them. And so it's a cool thing that we got going on there. And so it's a lot of good stuff too, a lot of great players, and it's important. I think every tight end should be looking at that and looking at the dudes that came before and so much that they put out there now, so much to learn from. So it's great.
Have you figured out the housing situation? Because I heard that Hunter Clegg, American Fork guy, you guys were talking about you rooming at the U, and then 2 weeks later was, well, actually, we're both going to BYU now.
Yeah, I remember he texted me. We were planning on rooming at the U, and then, transfer portal came out. I entered, and then we started talking about where are we going now? And I said I'm probably going to BYU, and he's like, all right, I might do that too. And we, we're like, all right, we gonna room together now still? And he's like, yeah, let's do it. So we end up being neighbors, so we're not rooming, but it's close enough.
You're close enough.
Yeah.
And do you end up encountering each other on the field a little bit since he's a D end and you're blocking him sometimes?
Yep, I go up against him all the time, and it's good. I like to bully him out there, try to get him a little physical. As a freshman, got to teach him the ropes a little bit here. So it's good to play with him again. I love that guy, and so it's played with him in high school, so fun. Now I'm here at BYU with him. It's a sweet experience. So
who are some of the guys that are primary backups that will get some playing time, you think, this year at tight end?
At tight end, I like to see Kean Need, big blocker, big dude. I think he's gonna be a good physical blocker, good physical player for us. Even get the ball out in space too to him, and I think Noah Moyaki's gonna get a lot of playing time. And I think we could see a lot more tight end packages this year. Hopefully, a lot of 12 personnel on the field, and we've been seeing that a lot in fall camp so far. So a lot of good players. And as soon as we get Ethan Erickson healthy too, we'll get him back on the field. So a lot of tight ends I think can be productive this year. So I'm excited for that.
We've seen, I think we've seen 14 one time at BYU. Are you nudging A-Rod, hey man, give us some 14, bro?
Me and Coach Gilbride are in his ear, let's just go 13. Why not? We can do it. Yeah, it'll work just the same.
Well, good luck with the Foo Fighters and the rest of fall camp. Appreciate the time, Carsen.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.